Finally, Summer League is back, and the Warriors are back and better than ever. Alex Tui, Will Reichard, two of our second-round picks, were able to really show what they're about against, middling NBA competition. We had Hansen Yang, the Trailblazers Chinese big man who really showed out this game, but definitely some interesting performances that were up and down for this Warriors squad. But still, I think Will Reichard really shone out as a star in this game, and I think Alex Tui specifically has a lot to work on. Let's play this clip right here, where you can see essentially this is a breakaway play where Will Reichard is going to get easily to the cup, get fouled right here, honestly, and makes the bag. I think what's important to look at, there's not too much film analysis here, other than to say he looks super tired. He puts all effort into every play. And I think that's something I was noticing as I was watching this game, as I watched the film back. He puts insane amount of effort just going to the ball. And I think you're going to see in a couple clips right here, actually, as we play a little bit more from him, he is trying on every play. It's basically the end of the game. They set a screen here. This play is clearly for Will Reichard to just come up, get the screen, get the ball, and basically establish himself. So he gets it at the top of the key, and he immediately, high effort, gets to the basket and believes he can make this shot. And everyone's super happy. But I think that just shows you the level of effort that Will is wanting to give on every single possession. He is willing to go above and beyond for this team. And I think it's important to realize that, because that's going to be what's going to set him up in this next level. And I think he set the tone really early in this game. I showed you one other clip, but he gets the ball and he's ready to rise and shoot. And this is going to be one of his biggest evolutions of his game if he's going to be a really serviceable NBA player for the Warriors this season, which I think personally he's definitely way ahead of Alex Tui in doing, is he's going to shoot the three ball. And this was actually a two-pointer when he made it, but this type of catch and shoot, rise up and shine shot is going to be really key for him if he's going to continue to be basically a playable Warriors player and be a really good role player. So he has a couple of things, right? He has the high ball pressure. He's really active on defense. Second, he has that ability to rise and shine from the mid-range and from the three-point line that he's currently developing. He didn't shoot a lot of three-pointers in college, but is starting to shoot more. And third, he's a dog. He's the Brandon Pajemski type in terms of he's going to get down and dirty. He's going to do whatever it takes to win the game. And that's important, I think, for the Warriors, who really don't have those grit and grind type players that they really need. Now, Alex Tui. So I was watching a little bit of this game, and honestly, I was a bit disappointed in Alex Tui. I thought he really looked a bit lost out there. He didn't really make shots that were easy around the rim. He didn't make shots that he could have in the mid-range, and he just looked really deferential. I think the positives, though, for him off of this game specifically was, man, he looked pretty good on the defensive end. He was able to essentially stop the players from entering the painted area when he was guarding them, and he was very good on defense, much like Will Reichard, who was actually second in all SEC defensive win shares in college. I think Tui projects out to be a pretty good defender, if not above average at least. The offensive game, though, and the passing is something he definitely needs to work on, as well as the shooting. He just didn't shoot the ball. I'm going to chalk this up to maybe Summer League nerves. There were a lot of people at Summer League in Vegas yesterday. I think everyone was there to watch, like, obviously the Cooper Flags, obviously the Dylan Harpers, obviously even the Hansen Young, I think brought a lot of people out of the woodwork to watch this game. So I think he was maybe a little bit nervous, so I'm going to pass this off. But this is the second Summer League game, and he needs to start performing better, especially for the club. It's going to be tough for him to get into the game if he can't make shots and can't really defend at an elite level. He can defend pretty well now, but it's nothing where if he doesn't have an offensive game, he's going to be able to play. So overall, I think Will Reichard has really been impressing. I think he has probably potentially a roster spot this season, potentially sees some real game time. But Alex Tui, he's looking a little busty. Mind my manners, I guess, with him, because he should already be a pretty well-formed player playing in the Australian League. But I'm hoping the next third game or fourth game, or really second and third game of the Summer League, really showcase him as a passer, as a connector, as a shooter, and really as the more all-arounder that he was projected to be from the draft. If you guys like this type of content from Summer League, please feel free to like and subscribe. We're going to keep on for the rest of the season and keep going till the Warriors hopefully win the championship. Thank you guys for watching.